Hello family, this is another beautiful day. It's another beautiful video here on Stream Media UG. Please consider subscribing to the channel. Remember to like, remember to share, and of course leave down a comment in the comment section to let me know what you think about today's video. Now today is a special day for me because I'm paying, a quick check on my small garden here. Yeah, because I do some farming. Yes, I do grow crops. Yeah, food crops, cash crops, especially coffee, as you're seeing in the background. There is a video I did some other time back that was purely about banana growing and coffee growing. And here again, I'm in this small garden. It's not very small. I think this is almost half an acre. Yeah, that is small, depending on the person who is seeing it, because small and big are relative. It could be small for me, whereas some other person sees it as very big. I could be seeing it as big, whereas you there, you see it as something very small. Now, here, I did some intercropping. I have maize here. We call it maize this side of the world. Others call it corn. Whatever you call it, it remains what it is. And the other special thing about this is that they are purely organic, grown in a purely organic way. Nothing genetically modified added to this. So this is my maize, as you can see. Although some of these plants are really, really tall. And also the other thing I love about this is that the corn that I always harvest from here is always sweet. Whether eaten as fresh corn, like the way it is, because you can take this right now. You can take this either for roasting or boiling or whatever way you like to take it. You will still have it, and you will surely enjoy it. Alright, this one is very tiny. I don't know why it didn't grow to become big, but whatever it is, the seeds in there are always good and intact. I mean the real corn inside there, so there isn't anything to worry about. Yeah, we also have some others which have grown to become real tall here. Real tall. I don't know if I can actually show you this. You see guys, this is real tall, and the maize cob there is very, very big, tall, and sweet as always. We also have others here, as you can see. Yeah, big, tall, sweet, and organic. Now, here in Africa, and I'm specifically in southwestern Uganda, I'm in rural Uganda. Largely all the foods that we do have are grown organically. I think almost 99.9%. If you go to our rural areas, yes, they are grown organically and prepared. I mean, when one is going to consume, they are also prepared in the most natural way that you can ever come across. That's why we grow to become healthy, strong, and we rarely get the diseases associated with either poor feeding and the rest. Rarely. Whereas some cases can be there, but most of the times we eat healthy food, healthy organic food. Now, in this small garden of mine, as you can see, right, including that side, I did some intercropping, some mixed cropping, because, and I am going to show you, I equally have beans. Beans are a staple to majority of the people in this part of the country. They will do beans, they will do nuts or groundnuts, they will do maize, they will do bananas, there will be Irish potatoes, cassava, lots of food that we do grow around here. And being Mother Africa, you'll even get some veggies growing on their own, even when you didn't plant them. For example, this is Amaranth. And it is super healthy. Yeah, especially for people who are, I can easily break this, who are not well nourished, like the malnourished, this is very good at enhancing one's health and immunity. So we can have these other ones that grow like millet, dry the seed, these were like the seeds, and then you crush them into powder, you keep having them. You can as well take it in form of veggies by taking these leaves, like you gather them, then you take them, clean them, wash them up, and then do some steaming so that they can retain their nutritious value. Yeah, I wanted to take you across here. I don't know now that there is also some coffee growing there, but the coffee trees are sparse because later on I want to turn this into my plantation for specifically plantain. Plantain here people locally call it gonja, and these are some of the trees that are already here growing. I first brought in a few of them to see how they can do. I think you can see this, and it's doing perfectly well. This one has been here for around 6 months. This one here, you can see. But right here, it already has some suckers, and these are the young ones, of these small ones here. And if you can be able to see them, show you. I'll have to be removing them so that this one can grow to become bigger. I'll leave like this one, and then some two on the sides. Then I will transfer this and then plant the rest somewhere else, as you can see. Then I also told you that down under I have some beans. I wanted to show you, let me see if I can be able to uproot like one here. Now, see this? Now these are beans. I will put it here. These have also been here for around 4 months, and I'm set to do harvesting. Somebody might have never seen where beans come from, but these are beans. Let me see if I can open up one which is dry. Yeah, these are just, yeah. Remember, these are a very good source of proteins. They are real good, and they are tasty. To those who know what beans are, they are tasty. So within a week or two, I will be harvesting the beans. So these ones can as well be eaten fresh, but of course cooked or boiled. And then also you can leave them to get dry such that you harvest, dry them properly, and then you either keep for eating or you sell them to get some money. Yeah, for this type, I want to be eating this. I want to keep this for my next season of planting because I already have some other types that I have already harvested, like the yellow type we have already harvested. That's what we shall be consuming. And then I'll be keeping this for my next season's planting. Yeah, for people who are not well conversant with how we do farming here, especially in rural Uganda, when you harvest, you don't have to sell off everything. You keep some of the things that you have harvested for planting, like the next season. You can also keep some, maybe in case maybe one of the gardens hasn't done well, then you see what to do with your harvest. So you don't sell off everything completely. For us, we always grow enough. I mean, enough for home consumption, enough to get what you can take to the market. That is the surplus you take to the market. And of course, you have to make sure that you are food secure. Yes, we always focus on having food security. Do you guys see how healthy my maize looks? It is super green. Now, the beauty about Africa here is that rain comes naturally. The soils are fertile by nature. That is, if you don't misuse your land, or if you don't like do over cultivation, if you don't use these inorganic, let me say, herbicides or insecticides or pesticides, your land always remains so productive. Because as you can see, everything is super green. Yet for the whole of this month, no, for the whole, I think like a month plus, it hasn't been raining seriously. But everything is super green and I am so excited. My corn is doing well. Look at this, guys. Yeah, it's doing super well. So I'm set for a very, very good harvest. Look at that. Can you see this? Yes, can you see this, guys? This is super big, 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 big. Like one cob can be enough for 2 people or 3 people with some good appetite. Yeah, this is super good and I'm super excited. When I was planting, I was like, what can I put in this place? But then I decided to do my maize. As you can see, yeah, the cobs are doing very well, as you can see. Look at this. This is also super tall and super big. And then my bananas here. Look, guys. Look at how green those leaves look. Isn't this so good? Yet I'm growing this without anything added in. I just do mulching, prepare my soil very well, and then let Mother Nature do what she does the best. That is to give us the food that we need to nourish our bodies and, of course, to get the surplus that we take to the market for sale and for income generation. And for your information, by the way, I don't have to travel to the market. No. Buyers do come directly to me to buy whatever I have on sale. And then the other beautiful thing is that food produced in Uganda is now being sold to many neighboring countries like South Sudan, Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, and many other countries around in this East African community area. Thus, people will come to me. And here where I am right now is at the Rwanda-Uganda border. This is where this small garden of mine is. Thus, I don't have any worries at all. What I do is ensure that my produce is of good quality, ensure that I connect with the right people, and money will come to me. Because vehicles do come this side, motorcycles do come this side, and also middlemen do come this side of the country, and I find it very easy to market my produce. So what I need to do is ensure that I have very good, quality produce produced in my store or wherever I'm putting my produce, and then I sit back and relax as I wait for that money to come in. Yes, that money may not be too much, but it is something. It's obviously something that I am proud of. Yeah, look at this, guys. Look at this. I know sooner than later, this one, that tall one, will be fruiting. Yeah, there will be like a bunch there, and that will be a good one for me. Yep. Now, here, as I was telling you, look at the maize. Look at this corn. Woo! This is super good. It is too tall, but strong. No matter how windy it becomes, it does not fall because the type is good. The yield is good. And I just can't wait to start harvesting the dry corns or the dry maize such that I can enjoy some little money from my sweat. I also seeing this. Oh, look at how huge this has become, guys. Look at this. Look at this. You see this? That is the joy that comes to you when you embrace some farming. Look at this. Look at this. Woo! It's so bounty. Oh, yes. Let me see if I can take you somewhere else. I don't know if you can see this. See that, guys? Of course, I'm careful with it. I wouldn't want to break it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Amaranth, the dodo type I was telling you about. You see? You can't believe that this is a vegetable that is growing this tall, taller than me, like this. So we grow amaranth, but this one specifically, I think it was brought here either through pollination or cross-pollination or something, either by birds or wind or whatever. But we also grow some veggies nearby this farm. The veggies are not grown commercially. We specifically do for home consumption. But again, whenever somebody comes in, like they're looking for something to buy, we do sell. Whenever somebody comes around and they need something just for their home consumption, we do give free of charge because this is rural Uganda. We still do we share some of these things. And whenever somebody comes up and they need of something, you easily give. After all, you're going to be able to consume each and everything alone and finish, or with your immediate family. You see? Look at how super healthy this looks. And every corn plant here looks this good. I wanted to take you further than here. Yeah, it's a bit dusty, but you can't separate dust from farming because this is soil. Guys, look at what is happening that side. You see that? Yeah, it's a bit sunny, but the weather is beautiful. Look at that. Look at that. Look at what I have here with me. Look. So, there is also another huge one I want to show you. It's not that long, but it is huge. And by merely touching it, I will know that the corn is really big. And I know a bounty harvest lies ahead of me. Look. Yep. Look at this. Oh, these plants are tall. Can you imagine? That is where the cow chose to sit. Look. Look at this. Look at this. So now, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in Uganda, anywhere in Africa, let me use the example of the whole continent, and you have land, it may not necessarily be a huge piece of land, and you think you can't do anything with that land, please think twice. You can always do something with your land. It might not be something so big at the beginning, but it is obviously something that you can be proud of. You can at least make some money to keep your food secure. Or you can actually get the actual harvest, and that harvest is going to keep your food secure. Because remember, other things might be out of touch, but with food, you are assured of good health, you are assured of stability. And of course, with food now, you can't go wrong because there are fewer producers in comparison with or to the consumers. Now that the producers are a bit few, when you're comparing them to or with the consumers, you always stand a chance of getting money. You always get a chance of, getting some money. Because can you imagine that just one, let me show you something you might need to see. You see something like this? You see this? once you harvest it, even if I took it like right now in this form, I can have 500 shillings, 500 Uganda shillings out of this. Just this one here. This one here. And once somebody has taken it and added some value, let me say, by simply boiling or having it as corn that is already roasted for sale, you can always get like 1,000 shillings. 1,000 shillings. I always use shillings, and to let you know, put that into your currency. I mean Uganda shillings, put that into your currency and see how much money that somebody could be getting just by harvesting it like this, when it's not yet fully ready for harvesting, but at least you can eat it. When I'm meaning fully for harvesting, I mean when it's already dry, such that even if you keep it somewhere and then you do replanting the next season, it will be able to germinate and give you more produce. So this one you can consume right now, but if you harvested this and kept this for harvesting the next season, the chances are very high that it might not germinate because it's not yet ripe. It's not yet dry. So you need to let it to grow fully for it to mature enough such that when you take it out there and then it dries, then you can keep it for planting the next season. You can also take it for milling, and then you get maize meal, commonly called posho, or maize flour, here in Uganda. Yes, I wanted to show you a bigger corn that you can actually sell right now at 1,000 Uganda shillings. Are you seeing this? This. Without bargaining, without anything. People in Kampala, people in Barra, people in Fort Portal, Hoima, Bunyoro region, we all know that such a huge sized maize corn, this one here, just this cob here, you can sell it at 1,000 shillings without any kind of value added to it. The same thing applies to this one. It is big, and I have been lucky that I've not had like birds or insects or any other thing coming in to infest my garden. So everything is as intact as it should be, and that's what I want it to be. Yep. You can see up to the other side, it is still the same thing. We have this maize or corn growing. It is the same thing here, and then here it's the same thing. So why can't I say thank you? Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Thank you for the support. Please consider subscribing to Stream Media UG. Remember, here we love to stream and to flow with you. Feel free to share this video, like, comment, and of course, let me know what you think about today's video. It's a bit lengthy, but that is it. I also wanted to show you that this kind of beans that I grew this season do climb. Can you imagine? Have you seen climbing beans? They do climb. Now, look. This is where it is growing from. That is the ground. And it has been climbing, and climbing up to that level. I think you can see around here. So, that's how awesome farming has been to me. That's how awesome I am to farming. And that's why I am here to let you into my small world, into my small carbon here, such that we can share what I am doing today. And until then, allow me to say thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like, to share, and of course to leave a comment down under in the comment section to let me know what you think about today's video. This is Stream Media UG. Here we'll have to stream and flow with you. And until then, may God bless you. Let's all keep shining. Let's all keep winning. Remember, we win together.